The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So says the cliche that applies this weekend to PSG, which fell pretty hard at the hands of the fourth-worst team in the league, and to former leaders Napoli, which also suffered a fall of its own that set the Serie A title race ablaze. This plus David De Gea's performance of a lifetime, and La Liga's title race no one wants to take, in the first December edition of 90 Minutes Top 5.1. Serie A on fire. Who would have thought that the most closely contested title race in Europe would be Serie A? Well, it's time to start paying close attention to the Italian league, if you aren't already. The real game changer in terms of the standings came on Friday, as Gonzalo Higuain stuck it to his old team and led Juventus to a key victory at the San Paolo against then-leaders Napoli. Juve's victory set off a chain of events throughout the weekend, as the rest of the top 5 teams took care of business and tightened the gap at the top of the table. The biggest impact stemming from Friday's game was a changing of the guard at the top, as Inter thrashed Chievo at the San Siro and became the new frontrunner in Serie A by a single point. The Partenope dropped to second with a loss to Juve, while the Old Lady now sits a point behind Napoli and 2 from Inter. Roma follows in 4th place, 5 points off the lead with a game still in hand against Sampdoria, which lost to 5th place Lazio on Sunday. Only 7 points separate 1st from 5th, and the Classifica could suffer another shake-up next week, as Juventus host Inter in the most anticipated Derby d'Italia in a while. 2. Great Wall of Manchester 14 saves. That's the number David De Gea registered on Saturday in Manchester United's key away victory at Arsenal, 31. On numbers alone, De Gea's performance is historic, as he equaled the record for the most saves in a Premier League match since saves started being tallied in 2003. As far as the eye test goes, De Gea put forth the best performance by a goalkeeper in the Premier League this season by far. The barrage of shots from Arsene Wenger's men started in form after the early 20 deficit, and didn't let up until the final whistle. De Gea made save after spectacular save, the best of which came on back-to-back shots from Alexandre Lacazette and Alexis Sanchez that the United keeper reacted to with amazing reflexes and bravery. Only once were the Gunners able to break his resistance, as Lacazette took advantage of an error in concentration by the United backline to make it 21, so incredible was De Gea in this match that Jose Mourinho went out of his way to proclaim him the best goalkeeper in the world today, and after Saturday's showcase, who could argue against that? 3. The mighty have fallen. Alas, the seemingly unstoppable Paris Express has been derailed. Almighty Paris Saint-Germain suffered their first loss after 22 matches this season on Saturday. Maybe that fact alone isn't as shocking. Losing their first game all season to newly relegated 16th place Strasbourg. Now, that's stunning. Add on the fact that Neymar and Kylian Mbappé started, were later joined by Edinson Cavani and still lost, and it's almost unthinkable. Give a lot of credit to Strasbourg, though. They lost their goalkeeper, Bingo Uro Kamara, only 20 minutes in, were outshot 29-5, outpossessed 73-27, and somehow held on to do what no other team, not Bayern Munich, not Monaco, not Marseille, not Lyon, had managed to survive the onslaught from the uber-powerful PSG attack to hold on and beat them. The consequences of this stumble remain to be seen, but an early indication will come this Tuesday, as PSG close out their brilliant Champions League group stage campaign in Germany against Bayern Munich. 4. Anyone wanna win La Liga? Not even when the leader stumbled did the rest of La Liga step up. Barcelona seemed to be primed for a severe cut of its points cushion atop La Liga after drawing early on Saturday against Celta Vigo at the Camp Nou. After all the top contenders finished their presentations on Saturday, only Atletico Madrid stepped up and shortened its distance with a top spot. The Coloconeros pulled out of vintage Atletico comeback from 10 to upend Real Sociedad at the Wanda Metropolitano and get to within 6 of Barcelona. Their next-door neighbors, Real Madrid, can't say the same, as they missed a golden opportunity to inch closer to their rivals, and alleviate the pressure mounting as a result of its recent form. Zinedine Zidane's men lacked offensive effectiveness once again, and only managed a 0-0 draw with 16th place Athletic Bilbao. The Merengues now sit in 4th place, still 8 points from the lead. When the dust settled, the big winners still were Barcelona, who still have a point cushion basically by default. 5. The Benevento miracle warning. If you're a long-suffering AC Milan fan, you may want to skip this part. If you're a long-suffering Benevento fan, don't let the party stop. Recently promoted Benevento entered Sunday, still the only team in major European League play without a single point all season. AC Milan entered Sunday with new manager Gennaro Gattuso, looking to jumpstart the salvaging of a disappointing campaign. The result? What we at 90 Minutes would like to christen the Benevento miracle. This weekend's top 5 goal comes from the 95th minute on the match, with Benevento down 21, and after coming so close to getting its first ever Serie A point multiple times before this happened. Caption.